Hi everybody, I'm Paul Sydlansky and welcome to episode 23 of The Build, our 24-part planning series where we take you through the life of a plan with Lake Road Advisors. In today's episode, we're going to talk about credit and credit scores and some myths to be aware of when it comes to your score. A credit score is a 3-digit number, generally ranging from 350 to 850, given by multiple agencies that really tells you how good you are a credit risk to counterparties. No matter what model you use to determine your score, whether that's FICO or Vantage score, the main premise for determining this score is how well you are at paying back your liabilities. These scores also reflect your breadth of liabilities as well as the length of some of these loans that you've taken out. Most of the time, you can obtain a score through your credit card company. You might see the score on a statement, but we recommend checking out something like Credit Karma, where you can get free access to your score. Now that you have an idea what a credit score is, let's talk about some common myths. Myth number 1, checking your credit score will hurt it. You might have heard that somebody who checks their credit score frequently will cause it to drop. Well, that's kind of true. You need to understand the two different types of inquiries. There's soft inquiries and there's hard inquiries. A soft inquiry is you checking your score, maybe on your credit card statement or going to a Credit Karma, or maybe when you get a pre-approval letter from a mortgage broker that says you are approved for a loan amount. Those really don't affect your credit score. What does change your credit score are going to be hard inquiries. These are inquiries that you make when maybe you're buying a car or when you are starting the process to get your mortgage. These will drop your score, but it's usually only for a short period of time and only for a small amount, 5-10 points. What we suggest is that if you're gonna have these hard inquiries, do them within 2 weeks to, let's call it 3 or 4 weeks, all at once, because generally speaking, a bunch of credit inquiries done within a short period of time will only have a minimal negative impact. And like we said, with these types of queries, after a while, they will be removed from your credit score, and your credit score should rebound after a few months. Number 2 myth, you need different types of credit in order to have a good score. Now there's all different types of credits. You can get installment loans, that's maybe for a car. You can get a mortgage, you can get a HELOC, which is a revolving credit. You can have credit cards. While showing that you can manage different types of credit, it doesn't mean you can't have a good score if you only have 1 or 2 of these types of loans. Instead, focus on paying these loans back in the time that you are allocated to pay them. So not being late on any of your payments. That will have much more of an impact on your credit score than your ability to have a breadth of different types of loans. And then finally, carrying a balance can help your credit score. Now, taking a step back, we don't want to carry balances, number 1, because that costs us an interest, and that interest will compound over time, just like your investments compound for the positive. The interest on your loans will compound for the negative, and you will owe more and more. Having a balance is okay in the short term, but it's not something that you want to carry. You want to show that these agencies that you have the ability to pay these loans off over time. So carrying a credit card balance is not a good thing for your credit score. So to quickly recap, what are the 3 most impactful things you can do to help your credit? Number 1, pay all of your cards and balances on time. Number 2, avoid inquiries in a drawn out manner. If you have to make inquiries about buying a new car, do it in a short period of time. Don't close a lot of accounts out at once or open a lot of accounts out at once. And then number 3, try not to carry large balances for large periods of time. We hope you found this helpful, and we look forward to seeing you on our final episode of The Build, where we wrap it all up and bring it together. Have a good day.